place. Now I'm just here. My name is Derek, man. I'm just here today. I just want to stop in, just go live here on YouTube just to see who's out there, and tell you a little about my account, who I'm about, what I'm about, and what I do, and what you guys can look forward to, especially now that I'm actually getting myself used to just being patient. Because a little background about me. My name is Derek DJ Rail Jones. I'm a former AOD and counseling training for the state of Wisconsin. What that means is just I went to school to get a degree for counseling because I was a crackhead, but I got clean, I got sober, got smart, started doing things that I felt I wanted to do, and I wanted to help people. So went to school to be a counselor. I got a degree, started counseling at first, got an intern. I was doing helping out the homeless shelter for 4 years free, and I loved it. I got a chance to meet people, got a chance to help people that was dealing with core disorders, even though I was dealing with myself. Being a people helper, I didn't really understand how to deal with people outside of just dealing with people homeless, and the people who was dealing with active addiction. So I've learned to deal with it. I'm not a good crisis person, but I'm a person who can talk to you in a time of need, but not grief and all that. I'm not really good at that because I don't process that stuff in a way that most people do. Sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's not. And I would hate for someone to come to you for some advice or some encouragement during that time, but I do know that God will give me the words to say. And it may not be in a clinician or a professional standpoint, but it be in a timely manner. So a little bit about that. I'm a filmmaker, and I'm gonna use the word loosely. Aspiring filmmaker for life, but I write. I'm back to screenwriting. I haven't really did anything like that in about 20 something years. The last short film I did was like 30 years ago. Yes, I'm 53, so I was young. I went to film school later. I was in military. I was in Desert Storm. I did a couple years in military, so I am a PTSD veteran. Gulf War. I mentioned that. I have three daughters, two daughters, one step and a half, one stepdaughter, but she's my daughter. I have two grandbabies. So my therapeutic crew, this page is pretty much just a place that I can come and express and share my life journey. And it's the ups and downs in life and the things that I do that keeps me focused. Because being a person that's in recovery from any mind altering substance or anything that's addictive, because being an addict don't just mean that it's drugs. Addict can be shopping, gambling, and when I say addict, that means if it causes problems in your life, your kids, your job, you have a problem. I don't care if it's eating. If you're eating too much, you can't go to work, you can't pay attention to your kids. There's an issue with it. So once I want to tell you that if you have a problem, it's okay. Just do something about it. So being an addict was a journey. It was pretty much it made me who I am. It gave me my life lessons, and I took my life lessons as they came. And as they came, I learned from them. I learned not. Sometimes I did learn from them. I'm still learning from them. So the therapeutic page here is pretty much going to be a lot of the things that I do and how I implement things in my life that I share with you guys. It's not something saying try this. It's more like this is what I'm doing, guys. If you guys are going through this, do this, try this. It may or may not work because everybody body is different, literally and figuratively. Because you hear some people say do this and try this. Everybody can't do that. So I just do this. Say this is what I do. If you're going through this, if you're feeling this way, this is what I did. This is what I'm doing. Maybe you should try it. Maybe not. Because I want people to, when I go on pages, when I look for content, I want people to share things or I put my eyes on things that I can utilize for myself that I can share with you guys. So, without being said, without, for lack of better words, I just want to share things that I have done in my life, not stuff that sound good, stuff that may or may not fit, but I want to share things that I have done. And I may share some things that I have not done, but it'd be the things that I think that we should try this together. That's what the therapy crew out. And the page itself is just the nucleus of our whole brand. The whole branding of Therapeutic Creationz. That's Therapy Creation with the Z at the end. So the hub itself is pretty much a place I want people to come and just feel comfortable, share their goodness of their life, share their journey. And I am a faith believer. I'm a follower of Christ. I don't use the word Christian, but I mean, I accept the word Christian, but I just don't use it. It's okay. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Trinity. And a lot of my stuff I try to study from the Greek lexicon. I try to study from the original text. Now I don't speak Hebrew or anything like that. When I study King James or New Testament, any any translation of the Bible, I have to go to the root words. I have to go to the original text because that's when I find the better understanding. I do try the spirit by the spirit, so I do read word. I don't have to go with it deeper study every time. So with that being said, my history is being a people pleaser is no more. It's me. I'm glorifying God. So if I share some goodness, if I do something out of my way, it's because it's the love in me, not because I want something from you or I want to be looked at a certain way. Those days are over. I, that was a part of me. It was embedded in me. I blame my mom for it because she says she's a people pleaser, and I know it. Doing things to get something in return is not what it was. But when it's all said and done, when you need someone, you really say, "Well, I help you." You may not say it, but if a feeling inside, and I had those feelings sometimes. So then I say, "Is this an organic thing that I do?" So when I say that I share things, I try to talk, and I use AI. I use my AI chat box, and I was ashamed to use it last year when everybody was like, I was using it to optimize my life. I didn't care about no content. I posted videos because I'm a filmmaker. I'm gonna post videos. I want to do this and that. The algorithm say, man, you confusing everybody. You better slow down. What you want to do? So I said, I'm gonna do Therapeutic Crew so I can do what I want to do. And I don't care about growth as much as in ways of I want to become this way. I wanted more people to see and hear what I have to say, my story, my journey. Because when I go on social media, I go to be entertained, I go to laugh, I go to get substance because it's too many things out there for me to cast my eyes on. That's what I want. So I'd rather stay small and for people who come here, for people who want to come here. If you slide on in, check out my profiles. If I'm a person, the content, follow. That's all I'm saying. Because monetization is not what everybody think it is. You get monetized, you have enough people, but you still got work to do. So if you're gonna do the work that requires you to get paid, that's a hustle if you want to hustle that way. I'm 53, man. I'm 100% total disabled, total and permanent. Now, that's not a flex. That's just saying that my hustle would not come in. I've never been a person that I got to get this money. Now, I'm a person that worked hard in a position of what I'm doing. So that's what I do. This is what I want to do in my life. I'm a content creator, but I'm a filmmaker. I'm just sharing my journey because the content creator is a title. But I'm just sharing my journey. I'm giving you guys something. I hope that you guys can come back on and look back and have a moment. Not just say a laugh, but have a moment. So people say that why this and why that? And I say, why not? I do rose infusions. I'm a herbalist. I'm a community herbalist. That's self-proclaimed. I take classes. I don't have a certification at this point, but who needs one? I do this for me. But my mother brand Stella Louise Fruit Fuse Oil, I have the knowledge. I have the third-party analysis. I have my botanical batches. They're getting analyzed. So when my brand come out, it'll be safe. I use it. And that's before I get off, if you're into sprays and botanicals, I have some samplers that I'm looking for. If you share in the comments or hit me on a DM or any of my social media platforms, you can see Therapeutic Creationz, Therapeutic Hub, Black Stories 365. If you're into botanical sprays and stuff like that, if you is it safe for you? I need information about the skincare. Just send me information. I'll send you a form. You fill it out. And I'll send some samples out to you. And you pretty much, I just need your feedback. Now, with that being said, if you want some samples, just hit me on a DM, hit me in the comments, and I'm sure to be to contact with you. So, hopefully I gave you guys something a base. This is like a base video that I'm trying to just learn how to be slow because I'm a rat. I rant on about everything, but I try to give you guys something. So once again, my name is D. Jarrell, a former ALD counselor and trainer for the state of Wisconsin. So I want you guys to consider my page, subscribe, follow, stay updated. And if you want some more information about me, go to my platforms, check out my bio. Check us out. Take your time. Don't follow if you don't resonate with you because you got other things to do. I do too. So do what you got to do. Have a therapy day. You guys be blessed. Have a safe night. And do something different tomorrow. Glory to God. Peace. Now, I don't even know how to hang this. Dude, get off here. Pray for me, y'all.